Okay, today we're gonna teach you how to pick up the kind of gals you wouldn't want to bring home to mom at biker bars. Okay, that's not really. What we did today is we hit some back. Here we go. Okay, and the upper back can take a beating. So, you know, as you saw today, go on this back workout, go, and there's 7 different exercises, 8 sets of 8, keeping those 30-second breaks or less. And we're in week to week you progress it by, you want to add more weight, assuming you achieve it, and then and then over time slowly shorten that rest interval. So some of the movements we did today that I think were you know, just fairly unique. We start off with the Jim Leco Lat Pull-Downs. If you don't have that, you can, you know, you have some sort of lat pull-down, I'm sure. Goes on to seal rows next. And what's cool here at Destination Dallas is we actually have a built-in piece for seal rows. Yep. Yeah. Come on. Finish it. Ah! Awesome piece there. It's a great way to build the upper back, save the lower back. After that, we hit the straight arm rope pull-downs, yeah. And great way to isolate the lats. Felt really good in there. Absolutely. Doesn't need to be that one. I mean, you got to be careful on that one because you can start using a lot of weight and, like, you know, getting your arms really bent and kind of using your core and your biceps to try to pull the weight down, things like that. So you want to keep that, you know, you want to keep real tight, strict form on that. Like on the seal row, for instance, if in the last 2 reps of the 8th set, you know, if you raise your chest up an inch, I don't think hell would freeze over, but it will with the straight arm pull downs if you start getting bad form. So after that, we went outside to the sandbag carry. So what we did there is go 8 sets. So you go 20 seconds of carrying the sandbag, rest 30 seconds. And then that's one. So you do that 8 times. So like I said, this is not everything's exact 8 sets of 8. We're throwing our own twist on it there too. If you've never carried a heavy sandbag or anything like that, it's crazy because you have to, you know, you're holding that weight isometrically, you just feel everything in your upper back squeeze. And it's going to be a different kind of soreness you've never felt the next day if you've never done it before. So then after that, we headed over to the single arm pulley rows there, 8 sets of 8. So all you do there, you don't have that, you can use dumbbells or something, but you just go 8, 8, 8, 8. Your rest is the other side. So, I mean, don't be taking 30 seconds between that. You know, 8, 8, 8, 8. And you got to use a little bit less weight. Fine. And then finally, we came back inside and finished off with neutral grip pull-ups. Okay, you can't do those. You can do neutral grip lat pull-downs, or if you have a assisted machine, you can do that, or band assisted. So there's plenty of options here for you. But this is a great. Or no, excuse me. We also hit the Tbar rows too, and it kept the form real strict on that. We don't need to get up to 10 plates and, you know, make it a borderline power clean, which I'll keep it nice, strict, hit it. And great back workout there. And I think, what do you think, JJ?
I think big thing with a lot of the rowing motions, you don't want to be too jerky with your movements. As he said, you want to be fluid, feel the contraction, stimulate the muscle fibers. You know, we all can hero lift when we come to the gym, but the key here is to kind of build the muscle, not move the weight. So keep your motions fluid. That's why you want to lower your weight to a weight that you're able to kind of execute over load. And then also with the straight arm pull downs, when you're using a rope, remember that your elbows are along for the ride. You don't want to, you know, use your elbows to drive the movement. You want to drive the movement with the depression of your upper arm or your humerus into that lat muscle. And as you pull to your waist, but just, you know, let your elbows just, you know, go along with that movement. Don't have them drive the movement to your posterior on that.
If you start feeling your triceps a ton, that would be problematic.
Absolutely, man. The shit gives me a rush. No, for real. It's the idea of quickly moving from the next set, kind of try to catch your breath as quickly as possible is huge with me, but also having a strict, you know, I'm not the form police. I'm not here to tell you to do shit absolutely correct, but if you're not executing properly, then you're wasting your time. So execution is key, and keeping proper form and not just jerking the weight, which is, you know, big with me. One that knows about injuries, I'm more focused on moving the muscle, but moving it, you know, at a pace that kind of keeps my heart rate pumping and you know, anything to alleviate from having to do unnecessary cardio, I'm all for it.
You know, ever since he's quit jerking it, you know, it's been a whole new type of stimulation that's really brought some big gains. You know, I mean, the competition's stiff out there, but he's always on top of things.
Got my circles jerked down, so that's what we're gonna do. Isometrically into the shower wall is how we get down.